Today, we profile Jenny Brown. She was born in Rochester, Michigan, the sixth of 14 children. She went to Oakland University, got a bachelor's degree in sociology and political science, was a very great basketball player. Then from 2007 to 2009, she was a model and also a teacher for special needs students. She's always had a love for special needs people because of her sister, Becca, who has Down syndrome. She meets Brent Brown, who was a pitcher in the California Angels minor league system. They get married. They have Daisy in 2008, Scarlett in 2009, and then one day Brent comes home and Jenny says, "Honey, we have to adopt a special needs child." And God gives them Maya. So 2010, she has a 2-year-old and 2 1-year-olds. A couple years later, Brent comes home and he says, "Honey, we have to talk." "Yes, Jenny, what do we have to talk about?" "Well, now God wants us to adopt Samuel." And then they had a 5th, Maxwell, in 2015. But going back to 2010, Jenny starts something called Dutton Farm. And people give her a plot of dirt outside of Rochester, Michigan. And Dutton Farms begins, and they start growing vegetables on this land. And then they build a little shack to sell the vegetables. And eventually, they made it an indoor shack. And then they start making soap and candles so that they have something to sell year-round. Dutton Farm. The story gets better. So here's this mom raising 5 children, 2 adopted. Today, friends, Dutton Farm employs over 180 people. Friends, they all have one thing in common. They're all special needs young adults. The name of the show is "With God, Anything is Possible." Most would say to have 180 employees, all with special needs, is simply impossible. There's a man in town named Kevin, the CFO of a major corporation. A number of years ago, we were having lunch. He was the man that I actually was introduced to Jenny Brown. And Kevin and his wife, Carolyn, have a daughter, Haley, who was born with Asperger's. And we're having lunch, and Kevin starts telling the story of how that previous Friday, Haley had come home with her first paycheck ever. She was about 25 years old. You see, she'd been hired by Dutton Farms. And here's the CFO of this major corporation, friends, and the tears are rolling down his eyes into his food. He's bawling with joy that his daughter, Haley, was now employed by Jenny Brown and Dutton Farms. It's a miracle what they do. She wrote me her philosophy of life. "Dear Jack, my philosophy of life is simple. Put God first. Love your family. Respect and prioritize your spouse. Treat others as you wanted to be treated. Work hard and don't be a quitter. Chase your dreams. Make a difference. Have a ball and do it all. You only live once. I was raised to look out for the underdog and taught to stick up for the less fortunate because every life matters and holds the image of our Creator. The principle of equality and justice has guided me always. Take care, Jack. Jenny Brown, CEO and co-founder, Dutton Farm. That's the story of Jenny Brown. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again, please remember, with God, anything is possible. Let's go home.